Hey, how's everybody doing? My name's Lex Coop and I'm back. And I'm going to give you some Bulletstorm. I hope you guys enjoy. There's a lot of people I know that play this game and it's a lot of fun. I just finished the campaign and I figured I'd do a little explanation on how the game's played, what you do in the game, and right here I'm upgrading my stuff with the points that you earn during the game, and I'll explain how that all works right now. Just so you understand when I say you can upgrade your stuff, you'll come back to this point and look at the menu and go, oh, that's what he's doing there. Alright, so basically, this game is made by Epic. They made the Gears of War series, the franchise, and it's got a lot of the same mechanics. The A button is not the jump button. The only time it jumps is when you're at an obstacle. You press A and you can hurdle over the obstacle. Other than that, you tap A will get you to start sprinting. If you hold it down, you just sprint, and then if you double tap A and hold down, you slide, and it'll basically, you keep sliding until you run into some sort of obstacle, whether it's another person or a wall. Right, now, what you just saw me do there is, I can't remember exactly what it's called. Actually, here, I'll get to the multiplayer. The multiplayer is, it's like 4 players, you and like 3 other people, and you're playing Horde. So it's waves and waves of enemies. It's usually 5 waves. In this game, it's 5 waves, and basically you're trying to accumulate the required points necessary to move on to the next round. In the top, you'll see. On the right, you'll see 2750. Those are required points that we need to move on to the next level. And currently, we are at 1715. And we have 17 enemies left. So, you gather points by killing enemies. Now, you do it in the most creative ways possible, and you gather more points. Teamwork also helps. So, if you start on an enemy and a teammate finishes them off, you guys get more points. It's called like teamwork points and shit like that. Now, there's so many things around you that you can use to impale your victims on. See all the lightning bolts coming off of the objects? If you kick them onto that, you'll get like certain points. Depends on what type of object it is. They usually have certain names. So, ground crunch. So that's by kicking them or throwing them into these grinders that are spinning around. So you get more points. Blowing things up as opposed to just straight killing them. Any way besides shooting them is basically how you want to kill them to gather the most points possible. So, there's only one enemy left, and we're trying to figure out a way to kill him. And, I think I end up grinding him. Nope, I don't. But, team points, and that moves you on to the next level. So, we only need 2,700 points to go, and we got 10,000, almost 11,000 points. I got second place in that round. So, not the greatest, but next round's a little bit better. And so the points that you gather through the round, at the beginning of the next round, you are able to upgrade. So you'll see me here use my little blue flare whip, and you attach it to this little upgrade unit, and then you spend your points that you just earned. So right here, I think I put it on speed, power. I already put one on defense, so now my defense, I upgraded my defense once. That way I am able to, I have more health myself, and I upgraded my power more, which means I do more damage. And I think I'm pretty sure that it allows me to kick further and throw the enemies further. So that's that. Now, the game's a lot of fun, and if you're looking for a good change of pace, or if you really enjoy the Gears of War series and you haven't not played this yet and haven't seen any videos, which I'm assuming you have because the game's been out for quite some time, but you don't really see a lot of people do videos on this. I think it's because it's not multiplayer, it's all about Horde, and you don't see a lot of, I can't remember what the game type's called, but they just call it their multiplayer because that's all they do. It'd be kind of cool if they did implement some sort of like team deathmatch or just regular deathmatch or something. It would be pretty cool, but they didn't. As far as I know, this is the first time I've ever actually played on the map. When I joined in the game earlier, they didn't gather enough points to finish the round, and so we had to repeat the round. So the last round that we just did, where we got like 10,000 points, they didn't even get the 2,700, and then I jumped in right at the end, and when there's only 5 people left, and there was no way to gather enough points. So, as you see, I'm using my purple whip. I use the left bumper and purple. I keep saying purple is blue. My blue whip, and it pulls the enemy. It whips the enemy. It can any object actually. You can pull barrels, enemies, anything that's a small size, and you use it to pull them towards you, and then once they come towards you, they slow down and go in slow motion. Same thing that happens when you kick them. They go in slow motion, which is really cool. The game's really cool. I've always enjoyed any sort of game that implements any sort of slow motion mechanic, and they have done that in this game. And that's the last guy, and I guess I'm not going to talk anymore because that's how you play the game. And see how your boy did. Bam, first place like a boss. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Select Scoops and rate, comment, subscribe. Doochie doo skadoosh.